Hey everybody, my name is Tana. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's full body intermediate vinyasa flow. This practice, we will be challenging ourselves with a lot of balancing postures, namely building up towards a dancer's pose. So it will be an intermediate practice as usual on this channel. So don't worry if you wobble around and you fall, just try your best. And as I always say, come with a playful attitude and just see what happens. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna start. We're gonna find a tabletop position, coming onto the hands and the knees, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over your knees. Go ahead and spread through your fingers, connect to the earth beneath you. And then let's move through a few slow rounds of cat-cow here to warm up the spine. Breathing in, arching through the spine, drawing the bum into the air. And then exhale, contracting, cat spine, broadening across the upper back. Inhale, arch the spine, draw the shoulders back away from your ears. Exhale, curling in like a cat. Again, inhale, lifting up through your breastplate. Exhale, rounding in, contracting. Keeping that movement going. Inhale. Breathing into the front body. Exhale, rounding in. Let's take one nice, slow, juicy round. Breathing fully into the heart center. Exhale, round. Contract the spine. Beautiful. Looking forwards in front of you. You can walk your hands out in front of you, finding puppy pose. Fingers spread wide, melting your armpits to the earth. You're welcome to drop your chin or your forehead to the earth if that's available to you. And then just gently start to sway the body from side to side. So with each breath, almost like you're melting your heart space a bit closer to the floor. Really getting that nice full stretch across your chest, across the inner and outer lines of your arms. Find your breath here as we move slowly to begin. And on the next breath in, lifting the gaze, you'll ripple your body forwards onto your tummy, lowering your chest to the earth. Glide your hands beneath your shoulders, Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose, lifting your heart forwards and up. Exhale, softening to the earth. And again, breathing in, drawing your heart through the gates of the shoulders. Exhale to soften. One more time, breathe in, melt the heart forwards. Exhale, lower your body down. Lovely. Take your arms behind you now, interlace your hands, locust pose, lifting your chest off the floor. Really squeeze the tips of your shoulder blades together. So finding that activation through the lower traps, lifting your heart and pulling the belly into your spine. If it's available to you, you can begin to lift your knees, your legs off the floor as well. So we're really strengthening through the whole posterior chain. Taking a few breaths here, not holding onto the breath, just allowing the breath to happen. 2 more rounds. Beautiful, guys. Soften to the earth. Hands beneath your shoulders. Active child's pose, drawing the bum to your heels. Curl the toes under so you're stretching the back of your foot and all of the fascia along the sole of your foot. Take a big inhale. Exhale, side out. Let's go for one more round. Breathing in. And exhale, let it go. Lovely. Looking forwards in front of you, gliding forwards into a high plank position. Pushing away from the earth, broaden across the upper back, and just breathe into your whole body for a moment. You can always drop your knees to the floor if you need. Take a moment. Nice and slow and controlled, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows to the outer ribs, holding here for a moment. Pull the lower belly in. Beautiful, upward facing dog, pushing into the tops of your feet, lifting up through your heart center. And then exhale, downward facing dog, reaching your bum up and back.
Begin to walk out the feet. Maintaining that rootedness through the palms, spreading through the fingers, really grounding into the earth beneath you, finding that connection to the earth, connection to your body, to your breath. Okay, lovely. Finding stillness in your dog now. Begin to lift your heels off the earth, tipping forwards, high plank pose. So nice and slow and controlled movement actually makes it harder here. So we're finding that isometric hold. Push away from the floor, breathe. Chaturanga Dandasana, halfway down, again, nice and slow. Inhale, upward facing, lifting up through your heart center. And then exhale, tuck the chin, leading with the hips, down dog. Hug your chest to your thigh bones. And we're gonna go for one last round. Inhale to lift, high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows into the outer ribs. And then inhale, upward facing. Breathing in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach your hips up and back into the space behind you. And then on your next breath in, send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend into the right leg a lot, heel to your bum. And then curl your knee to your right elbow, round through the back of your heart, holding here. Knee to the opposite elbow, left side. Inhale, three-legged dog, reaching back. Exhale, low lunge, stepping straight through. Breathe into your chest, into your hips. Nice big inhale. Exhale, long pyramid pose if you're ready for it. Otherwise, just stay in your lunge, straightening out through the legs, breathing in. Breathing out, rock the body forwards. High crescent lunge now. Arms rise, getting long, reaching upwards. Breathing in. And then breathing out, lower the hands to the earth, stepping it back into a plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana, halfway. Breathing in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pushing into the paddings of your hands and the balls of your feet. Taking it to the other side, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Bend into the left leg, stacking the hips. Knee to the left elbow. Hollow out through your armpits here. Okay, knee to the other side, other elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Stepping it straight forwards. Breathe in. As we breathe out, long pyramid pose, nice and slow, bowing over your left shin bone if you took this on the other side. Next breath in, high lunge, arms float up. Draw the frontal ribs in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, plank pose, take it back. Okay, let's find your flow, chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing, feel the stretch of your abdominal wall. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a juicy breath in and out through the nose. Repeating that, and then we'll build on from there. Inhale, sending your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bending through your knee. Knee to your right elbow, round through the back of your heart, holding. Knee to the other side. Nice and controlled here. Inhale, reaching back, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, stepping it right through. Breathe in as you peel the heart forwards. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Keep driving back into the back heel. On the next inhale, let's float the arms up, high lunge. Reaching up and out of the waist. Okay, listening carefully, draw the hands together at the heart space. You'll lean forwards into a flying warrior, shifting the weight to your right leg. Lift that back heel a lot. Breathe, find your focus. Slowly guide your left knee into your heart center, one-legged mountain pose. Keep lengthening up through your head, almost like you're a piece of string growing taller. And then let's find a figure 4 position, crossing the foot over your right thigh. Bend generously into your right leg. Flex into this left foot. Breathe. Okay, nice. Listen carefully, guys. Start to draw this left knee back into your chest. And then we're going to pull this left leg behind us, finding a dragon pose. So left leg draws under your right, twisting to your right side, left elbow outside the right thigh. Push the palms firmly together as we come into this active twisted position. Breathe. Beautiful. Start to guide the left knee back into your chest, one-legged mountain pose. Draw it in. Okay, listening carefully, we're going to draw this left leg behind us into an active variation of a dancer's pose. So we're not actually going to touch our back left foot, but we're going to try to lift the heel as high as we can and just reach the arms behind us. So this is strengthening and using our active range of motion here and strengthening those muscles as we build that balance and coordination. One more breath. Beautiful. Slowly drop the foot to the floor. High lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale. Sink your left knee to the mat. Finding a twisted lunge here. Sweep the right arm behind you. Left hand forwards. Are you with me? All right, nice. Inhale, arms rise, center. Exhale, warrior 2. Driving into the feet. Staying rooted, staying connected. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, rainbow warrior, gliding back into your left leg. And then breathe and rock the body forwards, reverse warrior, sweeping out through the right fingertips. As you breathe out, take a wide-legged forward fold, finding a straddle position, bowing down in between your legs. Start to reach for your back left ankle, wrapping your hands around the ankle if it's available to you. Try to keep your hips level, so at the center, and start to draw the chest or your forehead a bit closer to this left leg. Take a breath. Slowly start to spin over to face the back of your space, facing your left leg. Breathe and lift the heart through, low lunge. Breathing out, three-legged dog, reach the left leg nice and high into the air. Okay, bend into the left leg a lot. Optional wild thing if you feel ready for it, tipping the dog over, pushing into your feet, reaching up through the left fingers, finding that expansive quality across your chest. Nice and slowly come out of it. Left hand to the floor, drive the left knee into your chest. Breathing in, three-legged dog. Breathing out, finding a warrior 2, stepping right through. Arms out to the sides. Okay, sink into your feet. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. And then as we exhale, finding a triangle pose, Trikonasana. Sweeping up through the right fingers, firm into your bum, firm into your legs. On the next inhale, we'll reverse our triangle, stretching your left arm up into the sky. And then exhale, take a wide-legged forward fold. Come to the side of your space, bowing down in between the legs. This time we'll reach for our front right ankle. Drive your heart closer to your right ankle, your right leg. Breathe. And then nice and slowly spin over to face the front of your mat. Find a low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Reach your right hand to the sky. Really lean into this right arm, getting nice and open across your chest. As we breathe out, lower the right hand to the floor, coming into your side angle pose. Your left hand stretches up and over. Push into the back foot a lot. Take a moment here.
Okay, and then nice and slowly, you're gonna shift the weight to the right leg, come into half moon pose. So if you're playing with having a block beneath this right hand, you can use that. Otherwise, just have your right hand just beneath the right shoulder. Kick back into the left leg as much as you can. Breathe. Maybe play with lifting the right fingers off the floor. And if you wobble here, don't worry about it. Just find your play. Okay, nice. Start to bend into this right leg, warrior two. We sink the back foot to the floor. Take a breath in. Breathe in, reverse the warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel the hands straight to the floor. Plank pose, taking it back. Chaturanga, hovering down. Breathing in, upward facing dog. And then exhale, tuck the chin, down dog. Beautiful, take a spacious breath in. And out. Moving to the other side, inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog, bending generously into the left leg. Exhale, knee to your left elbow, hollow out through the armpits here. And then take the knee to the other elbow. Breathing in, reach back, three-legged dog. Breathing out, low lunge. Take a moment, inhale. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Plug into that front foot as you bow. Inhale to rock the body forwards, high lunge. Sweeping upwards, finding a rooted feeling in the body, rooted feeling in the mind. Draw the hands together when you're ready. Flying warrior, shifting the weight to the left leg. Take a moment, pull the lower belly into your spine. Breathe. One-legged mountain pose. And guide your right knee into the chest. Flex into that foot. Okay, let's come into our figure four position. Keep rolling this knee down to the earth. So you're deeply stretching your outer thigh here. Deep external rotation. Take a moment. And then really try to visualize it in your mind's eye. This can be really helpful. You're going to draw the right knee into your chest space. And then we're going to find that dragon twist. Pulling the right knee underneath your left. Twisting to the left side. Hooking the right elbow outside the left thigh. Broaden across your heart. Bring that opening into your thoracic. Breathe. Start to guide the right knee back into your chest space. Breathe. All right, taking this leg behind us now, coming into that active dancer's variation. So reaching the hands behind you, not actually touching the foot, and building that strength, challenging our balance, challenging our mind. Keep lifting your foot. You can bend into the left leg if you need. High lunge, land the foot down to the floor. Nice, guys, take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, sink the right knee to the mat. Vertical twist, melting the left arm behind you. Breathe into your heart for a moment. Inhale, arms rise. Come back to your middle. And then exhale, warrior two. Just slow the movement down if you need. Coming back to that playful feeling. Breathe in, let's reverse our warrior. Breathing out, rainbow warrior, bending generously into the back leg, straightening through the front leg. Inhale, reverse again, coming forwards, extending out through the fingertips. And then as we breathe out, wide-legged forward fold. Maintain the activity through your legs as you bow down, reaching for our back ankle, melting our body closer to our right ankle. Firm your glutes here. Firm the quads. Everything is nice and turned on. Reach to the back of your space. Low lunge. Drive the heart forwards and up. And then as we breathe out, kicking the right leg into the air, three-legged dog. Reach into your heel. Bend into the leg a lot. If you took a wild thing on the other side, you can make your way there now. Reach up through your arm. Push into your feet. Legs are always active and turned on here, driving away from the floor. Nice and slow, let's come out of it.
Right hand to the mat. Drive the right knee into your nose. And then breathe in, three-legged dog, taking it back. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands out to the sides, staying with it, staying focused, staying embodied. Breathing in, reverse your warrior, spacious through this right side here. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach up through your left arm, take a moment. And then inhale, reversing the triangle. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Bowing down, toes inwards a little bit, melting your heart right down in between your legs. Reaching for the front ankle, the left ankle, driving the forehead closer to your ankle joint. If this is not happening, don't worry about it. Just meet yourself where you're at. Find that playful feeling. Spin over to the front of your space, low lunge. Plugging that right hand into the floor, easy twist, melting your left hand to the sky. Again, we're gonna lean into this left hand. So like we're opening across our chest space, opening across the inner arm line. Take a moment here. Okay, lower both hands to the earth now. Side angle pose, facing the other side. So stretching your right arm up and over. If you're finding supported side angle, that works well as well. Okay, take a moment, energize that back leg. Okay, when you're ready, half moon pose, shifting the weight to your left leg. The trick here is really to keep this back leg, this right leg as engaged as possible, working towards stacking your hips, pulling this upper hip point up and back. Take a moment. Exhale, bend into the left leg, step the foot back, warrior two. Nice work. Get grounded, get into your body. Breathe in, reverse your warrior, inhale. And then exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor in front of you. We will step it back into a plank position when you are ready. Chaturanga. Breathing in, upward facing, draw the shoulders back away from your ears. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full round of breath. Just connect to the rhythm of your breath here. And then on the next breath in, we will start to lift the heels off of the earth. Chest to your thighs, crouching dogs, bending into your knees a lot. Step or jump to the front of your space, coming into a squat, malasana. So heels are in, toes are out. Bring the hands right into your heart. Push the palms firmly together. Really feel the warmth, the energy in between the hands, the energy in your body. Take a big breath in and out. On the next breath, straighten out through your legs and your arms, lengthening all the way up. And then exhale, bring the hands into your chest in prayer. Lovely. Start to walk your feet a bit closer together so they're hip width apart. And then we will draw the right knee into our chest space here, finding a figure four position. Moving a little bit slower with as much awareness as we can cultivate. Okay, nice and slowly, you'll draw the leg back into your chest. And then we're going to come into full dancer's pose. So I'm going to take you through it. We're going to do it together. You start to draw this right heel behind you. You'll take your right hand to the inner right ankle, flex into the right foot a lot. Reach the left arm out in front of you in line with the eyes, and then start to kick into this hand as much as you can. Focus on an unmoving spot in front of you, just over your left fingers, and try to keep your hip points facing forward. So try to avoid either side sort of splaying open to the side, but rolling the outer right hip forwards, okay? And then you want to tip your torso forward slightly here, but not so much that you sort of tip forwards and lose your balance. So it's that fine balancing work of finding your center,
Complete focus. And you'll probably wobble and fall. That's part of the practice. Just come back to it. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of moments here to play. Okay, as slowly as you can, we're going to slowly come out of it. Let go of your ankle. Ground the right foot into the earth. Just find Tadasana, mountain pose for a moment. All right, let's take it to the other side. Start pulling your left leg into your heart, hands together. Exhale, figure four position. Flexing into the left foot a lot. Keep your collarbones broad. And then start to guide your left knee back into your chest. Come into your dancer's pose. Left hand to the inner left ankle joint. Start to kick into your hand. Notice how this side feels. Find your drishti. Find that unmoving spot in front of you. Pull the belly into your spine here, really drawing the ribs in, holding for a couple of more moments if you can. Okay, really nice. If you're able to come slowly out of it, start to guide the left knee back into your chest and then drop it down to the floor. Good job, guys. All right, breathe in, high mountain pose, reaching up through the fingertips. And then exhale, bring the hands right into your heart. Start to draw your hands to your hip points now. We are going to come into a toe stand, lifting the heels off of the floor. So such a nice pose to really strengthen through our whole ankle joint and through the feet, which often get neglected as we spend so much time in our shoes, which is very unnatural. So try to stack the shoulders over your hips and bring that nice length through the spine. Slowly, we are going to begin to lower our bum to our heels. So this is a slow, controlled movement. You'll feel your quads really fire up here, drawing downwards. Okay, and if you're here, just place your hands on your thighs, lifting the heels up as high as you can, taking a moment. Okay, lovely, guys. Start to separate your legs, so draw your knees wide. Place the hands on the floor in front of you. We're going to come into a crow pose position. So you have an option to be in your crow, or if you're not feeling for a crow, just stay here and sort of take a fold in between your legs. So you can do either of these two. I'm going to take you through crow. So bring your big toes to touch. Start to lift your heels off of the floor. We're going to draw the knees to our triceps here, as close to your armpit line as you can. Okay, make sure that your fingers are spread wide into the earth. You're nice and rooted through the hands. Start to push the knees into your triceps and start to lean forwards. Okay, shifting the weight forwards. You can start to play with picking one leg off of the floor at a time. If you do have crow in your practice, focus on keep squeezing the inner thighs together and drawing your heels towards your bum. Okay, quite important here to keep lifting your chest forwards as much as possible. Otherwise, you're just going to sort of face plant and draw downwards. Okay, so it's a really strong position. I'm going to give you a few more moments to play, because sometimes it takes a few breaths to get it and to try it out. So starting by drawing the big toes to touch, creating that sense of compact energy pulling in, hands on the floor in front of you, shoulder width apart, knees to the triceps. Lean forwards, picking one foot off of the floor at a time, and maybe playing with both of the feet lifted. Take a moment. All right, and then when you're ready to come down, just gently drop the feet down to the floor, and we will come onto our bum. Ah, nice to be down. Okay, draw the soles of your feet together. Let's find butterfly pose. Hands around the edges of the feet, lengthening up through the top of your head. Let's take a nice big breath in and out. If you're feeling for something a little bit deeper, you're welcome to find a fold, drawing your forehead closer to your feet and just allowing the breath to slow down now. Just staying connected to the breath, staying connected to the sensations in your body.
And then nice and slowly begin to roll your spine upwards. We're going to find a straddle position, so spread your legs nice and wide. Start to walk your bum backwards, so you're tilting your pelvic bone forwards here. Flex into the feet a lot, and then let's breathe in, reaching the arms up. And then exhale, stretching over to your right side. Keep pressing into your sit bones, into this left thigh. And then breathe fully into the left rib cage. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale to the other side. All right, very nice. Start to make your way back up to the middle. You can wrap your hands around your thighs and gently pull your legs together. Find a cross-legged seat. Right foot in front of your left foot here. Breathing in, sweeping the arms up. And then breathing out, twisting to your right side. Broadening across the chest space. Staying soft through your facial features. On your next breath out, make your way back to the middle and let's change the cross of our legs. Inhale, arms rise, lengthening out of the waistband. And then exhale, taking it to the other side. And in these slower moments, as we come to the end of our practice, I invite you to think about what you want to call into the day, what you want to bring in, what you want to embody. Nice, and slowly unwind, face the front of your space. And with that in mind, with that thought, that intention, place your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Close the eyes and just feel into that for a moment. Feel into that energy that you want to embody or the energy that you want to call in. Really allow that sensation to be felt from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. And then nice and slowly together, we'll take a big inhale through our nose. Feel the belly expand. Big sigh out through the mouth. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel for new yoga flows every single week. And let me know how you went in the comments below. I would genuinely love to hear how you went. And if you enjoy this kind of practice, I read all of your comments and I really try to get back to each and every one of you. Thanks again for watching and have a beautiful day further.